Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the edge of a great forest, lived a young girl named Cinderella. She was known for her gentle heart and unwavering kindness, despite the hardships she faced. Cinderella's mother had passed away when she was young, and her father, a merchant, remarried a woman with two daughters of her own. They were beautiful but cruel, treating Cinderella as their servant, making her do all the household chores while they lounged in luxury. Cinderella's only solace came from the forests surrounding their village, where she would often wander and find peace among the trees and animals. Little did she know, deep in the heart of this forest lived 7 dwarfs who mined for precious gems and metals. They were known throughout the kingdom for their skill and kindness, always helping those in need. One crisp autumn day, while Cinderella was collecting berries in the forest, she stumbled upon a small cottage nestled among the trees. Curious, she approached and knocked on the door. To her surprise, 7 dwarfs greeted her warmly, inviting her into their humble home. They listened attentively as Cinderella shared her story, moved by her plight. They offered her shelter and friendship, and Cinderella found herself visiting the dwarfs often, finding comfort in their company and the simple joys of their forest life. Meanwhile, in the kingdom, word spread that the prince was seeking a bride. A grand ball was announced, where maidens from all corners of the land were invited to attend. Cinderella's stepsisters were overjoyed at the prospect of meeting the prince, spending days preparing their gowns and jewels while ordering Cinderella around to assist them. Cinderella dreamed of attending the ball, but her stepmother forbade it, mocking her and leaving her with impossible tasks to keep her busy. Heartbroken, Cinderella retreated to the forest, tears mingling with the rustling leaves. The dwarfs, seeing her distress, gathered around her and with their combined skills and magic, fashioned a beautiful gown of silk and satin, adorned with pearls and silver threads, and delicate glass slippers that shimmered in the moonlight. Moved beyond words, Cinderella thanked the dwarfs and set off for the ball, her heart fluttering with hope. As she entered the grand hall, all eyes turned to her, marveling at her beauty and grace. Even the prince himself was captivated by her presence, drawn to her kindness and inner strength. They danced together throughout the night, lost in each other's company. But as midnight approached, Cinderella remembered the dwarf's warning. The magic would only last until the stroke of midnight. With a heavy heart, she fled from the ball, leaving behind one of her glass slippers on the marble staircase. The prince, desperate to find the mysterious maiden who had captured his heart, declared that he would search the kingdom for the owner of the glass slipper. Days passed, and the prince's search led him to Cinderella's village. Her stepsisters eagerly tried on the slipper, but it would not fit. Cinderella, hidden away in the attic, dared not hope until the dwarfs, learning of the prince's quest, hurried to her side. With their encouragement, Cinderella stepped forward, her heart pounding with anticipation. As she slipped her foot into the glass slipper, it fit perfectly, shimmering like the stars above. Overjoyed, the prince recognized Cinderella as the maiden he had danced with at the ball. He swept her into his arms, declaring his love for her before the entire kingdom. With the dwarfs standing proudly by their friend's side, Cinderella forgave her stepmother and stepsisters, inviting them to live with her in the palace, where they too learned the lessons of kindness and compassion. And so, Cinderella and the prince were married in a grand ceremony, their love celebrated far and wide.